This castle hath a pleasant seat, its air nimbly and sweetly recommends itself unto our gentle senses.
This guest of summer, the temple-haunting martlet, does approve. By his loved mansionary, the heaven's breath smells willingly here. No jutty, frieze, buttress, nor coign of vantage, but the bird hath made its pendant bed and procreant cradle, where they most breed and haunt. I have observed the air is delicate.
See, our honored hostess. The love that follows us is sometime our trouble, which we still think as love. Herein, I teach you how you should bid God yield us for your pain and thank us for your trouble.
All our service in every point twice done, and then done double, were poor and single business to contend against those honors deep and broad, wherewith your majesty loads our house. For those of old, and the late dignities heaped up to them, we rest your hermits.
Where's the Cienna Cawdor? We coursed him at the heels, and had a purpose, to be his surveyor. But he rides well, and his great love, sharp as his spur, hath helped him. For his house before us. Fair and noble hostess, we are your guests tonight.
Your servants ever have theirs themselves, and what is theirs in compt, to make their audit at your highness's pleasure, still to return your own.
Give me your hand, hostess. Conduct me to my host. We love him highly, and will continue our graces towards him. By your leave, hostess.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well. It were done quickly if the assassination could trammel up the consequence and catch with his surcease success. But that this blow could be the be-all and end-all here. But here upon this bank and shoal of time, we will jump the life to come. But in these cases we hold the judgment that we but teach these bloody instructions, which being taught, return the plague the inventor. This even-handed justice commends the ingredients of our poisoned chalice to our own lips. He's here in double trust. First, as I am his kinsman and his subject, both strong against the deed. Then as his host, who should against his murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides, this Duncan hath borne his faculties so meek, hath been so clear in his great office, that his virtues will sing like angels, trumpet-tongued against the deep damnation of his taking off. And pity, like a naked newborn babe, striding the blast, our heaven's cherubim, horsed upon the sightless couriers of the air, shall blow the horrid deed into every eye, that tears will drown out the wind. I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent, but only vaulting ambition, which overlaps itself and falls on the other. How now? What news?
He has almost supped. Why have you left the chamber?
Hath he asked for me?
Know you not he has?
We will proceed no further in this business. He hath honored me of late, and I have bought golden opinions from all sorts of people, which would be worn now in their newest gloss, not cast aside so soon.
Was the hope drunk wherein you dressed yourself? Hath it slept since? And wakes it now to look so green and pale at what it did so freely? From this time such I account thy love. Art thou afeard to be the same in thine own act and valor as thou art in desire? Wouldst thou have that which thine own esteemest the ornament of life, and live a coward in thine own esteem, letting I dare not wait upon I would like the poor cat at the adage?
Prithee peace, I dare do all that may become a man, who dares do more is none.
What beast, what sin that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man, and to be so much more than what you were, you'd be so much more a man. Nor time nor place did then adhere, and yet you'd make both. They had made themselves, and their fitness now does unmake you. I give and suck, and know how tender 'tis to love the babe who milks me. I would, while smiling my face, have plucked my nipple from his boneless gums and dashed the brains out, had I so sworn as you to done to this.
If we should fail?
We fail, but screw your courage to this sticking place, and we shall not fail. When Duncan is asleep, his two chamberlains will I with wine and wassail, so convinced that memory, the warder of the brain, shall be a fume, their seat of reason of Limbeck only. When in swinter's sleep, their drenched natures lie as in a death, what cannot you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan? What not put upon his spongy officers, who shall bear the guilt of our great quell?
Bring forth men children only, for their undaunted mettle should compose nothing but males. Will it not be received when you have marked with blood those sleepy two of his own chamber, and used their very daggers that they have done?
Who dares receive the other, as we make our griefs and clamor roar upon his death?
I am settled and bend up, each corporal agent to his terrible feet. Away and mock the time with fairest show. False face must hide what the false heart doth know.